Ndị be anyị ndewonu. Ọ bụ Ada Igbo na-ekwu na Igbo Media. N'Igbo Media, anyị na-ewetara unu ọtụtụ ozi gbasara ihe na-emegasị na Biafraland, n'ala Igbo na mba ndị ọzọ. N'ụbọchị nke taata, o nwere ihe bịara n'iru akwụkwọ anyị nke anyị ga-agụpụtara unu n'ụbọchị taa. Anyị gụpụtachaa ya, unu egee ya ka ọha n'uju. Ị ga-esie ya, ị drọpụọla your comment, like kwa this our video and gbasakwa ya ka o ruo ụmụnna anyị n'ebe dị iche iche arụ. This is according to Biafra activist wetara anyị ozi n'ihu akwụkwọ, as he quotes, "Breaking news: after USB petition to AU, ECOWAS, joy and happiness spread in Finland and Biafraland as Simon Ekpa received estimated freedom." Ya bụ ozi ka anyị ji bịa taata na Igbo Media. Ị ga-esi nya bụ ozi, gwa anyị chere na comment section, ma mekwa ka ozi alụtụ ụmụnna anyị n'ebe dị iche iche aka. Gwagere ya ka ọha n'uju.
Choke, a plenty, and a full ground. Yes, so with all of that being said, make we start and showcase every single thing about Simon that was released this morning. Yes, so a very, very top individual from the Pajame District Court don't come out to explain and categorically describe Simon's case and how he they go right about now in the Pajame District Court. People ask him some questions. Some journalists be ask this guy some questions, and he be answer clearly. And make I show you the full conversations. First thing first, they ask and say, why be say Simon's case they take too long? Yes, because say Simon was arrested in November of last year, around 24th of November of last year, and today is the 9th of August of 2025, and the Pajame District Court never give a ruling. People come, they ask this man, say, bro, say, why is it taking so long for the Pajame District Court to fully summarize and give a verdict on Simon's issue? This man where they come from the Pajame District Court can respond by saying he can give about 7 reasons why Simon's case they take too long. 7 reasons where we say it makes sense, where we say it they according to the laws of the land. I don't go on bore you with the whole full context of the conversation, but I'm going to show you one by one and they explain them. If you want to read them from the documents, you can pause the video and read up, but I'm going to summarize every single thing for you. So the very first reason why we say Simon's case they take too long now because of the seriousness and complexity of the charges. Yes, this man they claim say Simon's case is a very serious one, yet so they never find him guilty or not, but his case in its context is a very serious one in the country of Finland. And that is why it take them very, very long to do the whole research and to give a verdict. Yes, he said the courts don't want to make any mistake and they don't want to leave any stone unturned. It was like, yes, this case is a very serious one, which is terrorism-related offenses in Finland. They require extensive evidence gathering, including analysis of public statements, social media activity, financial transactions, and possible links to armed groups abroad. I would see this man they talk right about now. Say they need full time, they need time to do all of these findings. It also conducts a Finnish law demands that prosecutors prove intent and group participation beyond reasonable doubt. And that is why it take too long. That is the very first reason. The second reason here, the international and cross-border element. This man, they say, this particular case of Simon involves cross-border elements and international countries. It involves the country of Nigeria and the country of Finland and other EU countries. Say this man's case bigger than the country. He also said that the alleged offenses are tied to events outside Finland, Nigeria, Biafra-related activities, which means gathering evidence from foreign jurisdiction, translating documents, videos, and messages from multiple languages into Finnish, coordinating with foreign law enforcement, a process that's typically slow and they take time to conclude. Yes, he also said the third reason are pre-trial investigation rules in Finland. They give specific pre-trial rules in Finland where we say they lead to a lengthy summary of a case in Finland. Yes, make I for sure you waiting talk in his own words so that we'll get first-hand info. He states, in Finland, pre-trial investigations can last many months, even a year, before charges are filed. Once charges are filed, there's usually a preparatory hearing, then multiple main hearings days spread over weeks or months. Some hearings can be postponed if new evidence emerges or if defense requests extra time to prepare. And I would see this man they talk right about now. He also said that the fourth reason why Simon's case they take too long now because it involves multiple charges. Yes, just in case you don't know, this man gets different charges in his lawsuit filed against him. He gets aggravated tax fraud. He also gets some issues with his previous company where he worked under his wife Maria Sakajave. He also gets issues with the purchasing of arms for Nigeria's southeast region and other charges where they say they leveled against him. So because Simon gets multiple charges, it will take a long time for them to gather all of the info on all of these charges and present them before the Pajami District Court, and for the court to fully look into it and fully do a proper declaration regarding that case. The fifth reason maybe say Simon's case they take too long now because of defense strategy. Yes, this man they claim say defense lawyers sometimes pushes for delays to allow more time to review evidence, obtain counter experts to challenge prosecution, translations or interpretations, negotiate with prosecutors over possible charge reductions. So in the claim say this particular one will be say Simon's case they take too long can be a defense strategy where Carl Gumeres, the lawyer where they represent Simon, adopt. In the claim says Carl Gumeres sometimes don't try to elongate Simon's case strategically so that he will get more time to counter the evidence where they come from the prosecuting legal counsel team and also negotiate with prosecutors over possible charge reductions. And I will see this man they talk right about now. Remember I say we also get the good news and the massive news on Simon's case where this man don't disclose in this particular day and time. He don't give a big disclosure about Simon's possible verdict, and everybody needs to pay attention to it. So the sixth reason why we say Simon's case they take too long now, finish court scheduling. Yes, he gave reasons why the Pajahami District Courts get plenty case on their calendar, and that is why it take them time to attend to these cases one after the other. They take them time to bring case A, deal with case A, deal with case B, and so on and so forth. So the Pajahami District Courts need more time because of their court scheduling. Hope this actually makes sense at this particular point in time or more. The man don't even stop there. He also said the seventh reason why we say this guy case they take too long because of possible classified and sensitive evidence. What does one even mean? Sef? Make I read them as he take drop and mistake. Terrorism trials may involve evidence that are restricted, e.g. from security services. Handling such material requires closed sessions and special clearances, which slows the pace. So as you can clearly see, the National Bureau of Investigation, the department where try and investigate Simon, get some sensitive documents where they don't want to share with the public. They have some classified documents, classified files, and archives of files where we say they don't want to share with anybody. So with not wanting to share it with the public, it delay Simon's case. And these are the 7 reasons why this man don't tender before the finish press this morning as to why Simon's case they take too long. In a nutshell, he can wrap off the whole thing. He can summarize his whole full statement by saying that Simon's case typically should take between 12 to 18 months for the presiding judges in the Pajahami District Court to give a verdict. Yeah, showing right now your screen every single thing when you talk. You can pause this particular part of the video, maybe for read up and clearly see what they happen right about now. Yes, now let's go to the interesting and the most important parts of this video revelation. Yes, person could ask the man, say, bro, how Simon's case could actually end. Do you have any idea? You've been in the court session, you've seen all the documents presented, you've seen all the evidence discussed, and you've seen witness statements. What do you think this case, Simon's case, how do you think it will probably end? Do you think Simon will be sentenced? Do you think he will be acquitted of all the charges leveled against him? What did this man talk next go blow your mind, because we get everything here for this video. Yes, before I show you, I beg, if you are here to subscribe to this channel, I beg, do well to subscribe and turn on post notifications, because now for here you go get first-hand info and first-hand details as it unfold every single day. So back to the video conversation. They asked this man, say, how Simon's case could probably end. The answers will come from this man were very, very intelligent. In talk say, okay, you want to know how Simon's case go end, ba? Okay, make I show you. May I give you some examples we don't happen for our courts previously. Make I give you some clear and distinctive examples we don't happen for Pajahame District Court. Maybe for use them get sense. Maybe for use them get common sense. In contact say, first thing first, in October of 2023, the Pajahame District Court been handled a case where they say 3 men were convicted for planning racially motivated attacks. Okay, so 3 men use a 3D machine. If you don't know what a 3D machine be now, machine will be say you feel use and build anything where it go come out in a plastic form. A 3D machine go give you anything where you tell and say, "Oga, build for me," and go build. And so these 3 men been use a 3D machine to print out a firearm, a plastic form of firearm, and they can't use them to carry out different forms of violence in Finland. So these 3 men, these 3 individuals were arrested and they were charged to the Pajahame District Court. Yes, as they were charged to the Pajahame District Court, the prosecuting lawyer at that particular point in time can't use that's the firearm where they've been used a 3D machine to build, to construct as a clear evidence in the court of law. Yes, make I for show you as this man take talk make we for see him. It states, what's past finish / Nordic cases show? He said, for number 1, Pajahame far right case of October of 2023 conviction. What happened? 3 men were convicted for planning racially motivated attacks, making 3D printed firearms, and preparing for violence. The courts found material preparations and weapons manufacture, not just rhetoric. Lesson, courts convict when there is concrete operational preparations. That is when there is weapons, plans, training, etc. Even if the plot didn't reach execution. The Pajahame District Court, same court handling Simon's case, gave multiple year sentences. So this man cited this particular example as the very first one. Say 3 men being carried out one particular operation in Finland in 2023. The Pajahame District Court found evidence against them. Now they use sentence them. They are showing right now on your screen at the full summary of that particular case. We see a media outlet in the world published on the 21st of October of that said year. You can pause this video and read up and understand. But what will be the bone of contention here? Why is this case coming up here? Well, this man they talk say, as you can see in this particular case, they found materials and evidence, physical materials and evidence after these men were arrested. So the National Bureau of Investigation and the Finnish police went to the houses of these individuals and they found these 3D printed arms and they see other.
Ngwano dalo nene no umunnem dikun sinesera ni bo media gini kunu wali ikwu na nkawa nke unu gbasta maka ihe nno n'iru akwụkwọ n'ụbọchị uhuruchi nke taa. Gwa ya ife iche n'ụdị nke gị, deela ya n'akara kọmentị ka mara ihe i chere, ma chetakwa tụsa ya bụ ozi ka o were ụmụnne anyị ndị ọzọ ntị. Ndewo na ụmụnne m, ka emesịa nụ.